think about how fucking weird it is that you just walk up to random people's houses and just ask them for food? When a bunch of kids go around the neighborhood asking for candy on October 31st, everything's fine. But when I roll up to my neighbor's house asking for food on any other day, I just get reminded that they have the number to my parole officer. The double standard is sickening. Which candy is the gayest? That's what I'm answering for all you concerned parents who are concerned about the LGBTQIMNOP movement. We all want to have a wholesome Halloween, but all my holes are currently occupied, so instead I'm doing this. In case it wasn't completely obvious by now, this video is not for kids. If you're one of the young kids and you haven't clicked off yet, Santa Claus isn't real. The Easter Bunny is hunted every year for sport. Your parents are staying together only for your sake, and if they're divorced, it's your fault. Alright, we cleared out the little ones. Let's get the shit going. Before we start, let's get the most obvious one out of the way. Snickers. That is a motherfucking dick vein. You cannot tell me that is not a motherfucking dick vein. Just for that alone, we're going up the flaming. Matter of fact, every single chocolate bar that looks like this, that has like a little fucking dick vein on it, right up in the flaming. Kit Kat. The snack that smiles back. No, wait, that's Goldfish. Fuck. Fucking goddamn it. I need someone to like snap my back in half while they snap a Kit Kat in half. You know what I mean? Shit's hard out here. Pretty tame, all things considered, and we always need a baseline to start out with, so I'm gonna put that into a bit fruity. Almond Joy. Homophobic. Fuck Almond Joy. Anything with coconut, I am fucking vetoing. Whatever criteria I have in my skull for how I rate shit, if there's coconut in it, all the way down to Actually, we're gonna put a tier below homophobic. We're gonna put it in like coconut shit fuck tier. That's what we're gonna do. Anyone who likes coconut in their candy, let me know so I can ban you from the channel. Hershey's. To be honest, Hershey's is kind of what I imagine a straight person to taste like. So, straight. Now, Hershey's cookies and cream. This right here is a whole different fucking story. I remember when I was a lot younger, I would go grocery shopping with my parents, and I would always get a chocolate bar on the way out from that little checkout stand. And my mom would always want to take a bite out of the chocolate bar because sharing is caring or whatever. And then I learned that she hated Hershey's cookies and cream. So I just kept getting that chocolate bar. That chocolate bar was all mine, baby. Hershey's cookies and cream hits different, dog. I don't know what it is. I don't know what kind of crack they put in that shit. It is such a mismatch of flavors which should not work well at all, but is absolutely fucking amazing, and that reminds me of myself. We're gonna put that into pretty gay. Kinder Bueno. Buenos dias, mi amigo. This one is an interesting one. I like how this is like a cloak now. It's like, huh? Oh, you can't see me. Oh, you can't see me. Oh. Kinder Bueno is good, it's nice, it's creamy. It kind of tastes like Kit Kat with a little bit of cream in it. So because of that, we're going to put it one above Kit Kat, whatever I put Kit Kat in. I don't know. Time is an illusion. We're all going to hell. Those gummy burger things. I forget what they're called, but do you know those like little burgers you can get sometime that are like just made out of gummy and you can actually take the toppings off and eat them separately, or just eat it whole if you're a monster? I should clarify to anyone who has never had them before. They don't taste like burgers. Imagine if someone made a gummy burger. Does that exist actually? Hold on. Gummy burger. Ignore my body. This is what happens whenever I open the keyboard. Okay, there are apparently some candies that do that shit. Okay. I'm gonna put them in a bit fruity because they tasted a little bit like fruit, which was weird. Butterfingers. I don't think I've ever actually had a Butterfinger. Well, we're doing the try and true method. It's time to play a game of Is There a Dick Vein? And on this episode, we have our guest Butterfinger, which I am proud to announce does not have a dick vein. I'm a 28-year-old man. All right, well, all the power's in my hands then. Let's see. Crispity, crunchity, peanut buttery chocolate bar. That's on their official website. Okay, just for that alone, you're getting pretty gay. Twix. Time for another episode. Time for another episode of Is There a Dick Vein? Upon analysis, we can see that they're dick veinant. I've had Twix plenty of times before, and they're pretty good. I'm gonna give it a straight though, because it feels very like hard and like rough and tough. It's not hard at all. What the fuck what am I saying? Crunchy is the word I'm looking for. Whatever, we're sticking with straight. Galaxy. What? Why did I just write Galaxy? Is that an actual bar? Hold on. Oh, it is a real chocolate thing. It looks like something that would be eaten by someone who'd call me a slur. Yeah, homophobic. Smarties, American. I like them, but they're not really that easy to deep throat, so we're gonna put that in the straight. And you may be wondering why I said Smarties American. Because we got our own Smarties up in the good old Northlands. We actually call your Smarties Rockets up here, and we actually have our own brand of Smarties that's just like chocolate-filled little rainbow things. And because of the fact that they have like almost every color of the rainbow except for yellow, I think they don't have, hold on, do yellow Smarties exist? Oh, yellow Smarties do exist. All right, they have every color of the rainbow. We're putting that in flaming. Tootsie Pop takes a while to suck on. And because I said it like that, we're putting it in pretty gay. Tootsie Rolls. They're giving me a bit fruity vibes. Sour Patch Kids. Those are kids, so they're homophobic. Oh, Henry. Listen, who doesn't like a little nut in their mouth from time to time? But alas, I'm aware it's a chocolate bar, which means we have to put it to the test. Is there a dick vein? I was looking up Oh Henry just giving me cooking recipes. Why? I don't want to cook. Okay, seriously, why is nothing coming up for Oh Henry? Did I hallucinate it? Was this an example of mass hysteria? Oh no, there it is. Is there a dick vein? There's not a dick vein by the conventional sense, but it does still kind of look like a penis. I'm gonna put it into pretty gay. You may be looking at that and thinking, what fucking kind of dicks have you seen? And the answer? My own. Next, caramel. Caramel looks kind of similar to Galaxy, except for this one, I feel like will be eaten by someone a bit more chill. We're gonna go with straight. Mars bar. It's time for our favorite game, sluts. At first glance in the search results, I don't see a dick vein, but there are a couple instances where it pops through, so we're gonna call it a bit fruity. Swedish fish. Listen, as much as I like Swedish fish, I can't help but think it's one of the reasons that God abandoned us. I don't know what fucking flavor these are, but they still taste bomb either way. They give me a straight vibe. We're gonna say straight. If I've gone missing, I've gone fishing. Twizzlers. We're gonna split this off into two categories, actually. The red licorice they make, I would put into pretty gay. It's very good, very twisty, pretty fruity, the whole shebang. But if we're talking the black licorice, I think I'd rather shove a heroin needle into my eyeball than actually eat black licorice ever, so homophobic. Fuzzy peaches, gotta be flaming. Reese's peanut butter cups. This is such a dumb idea for a video, Jesus Christ, what am I doing with my life? Nothing really jumps out at me about these things. I feel tempted to straight. M&M's and M&M. Kind of a similar vein to Smarties, I would say. Whatever I put the Canadian Smarties in, I'll put M&M's in there. Lollipops. We're gonna call them a bit fruity, because most of the time, the flavor is literally fruit. Wine gums. Homophobic. Once again, just kind of strike me as the kind of candy that only homophobic people really like. Jolly Ranchers. They're fruity. They're rock hard. It kind of hurts when you bite on one. Flaming. Haribo gummies. Have I had Haribo? That sounds familiar. Oh, those things. The Coca-Cola ones fuck hard. Airheads. Airheads needs to figure out what fucking lane they're in, to be honest. It feels like it should be gum, but it's not gum, and it's weird, and it gives my body all the wrong signals. So just for that alone, we're gonna put it in a bit fruity. Skittles. Flaming, and if I have to say why, you've never had Skittles. Nerds. Flaming, and if I have to say why, you've never had Nerds. Laffy Taffy. What the fuck is Laffy Taffy? Is this just like Airheads, but worse? We're gonna put it a tier below Airheads, wherever the fuck I put it. I am way more amused by this, like, dangling poncho than I should be. Fun Dip, we'll put that... What even is Fun Dip? I've heard so much shit about it, but I have no idea what it is. Oh, it's literally just, like, cocaine for kids. Okay, got it. Wikipedia compares it to Pixie Sticks, which is right up next on my list. We're gonna put Fun Dip into a bit fruity, and we're gonna put Pixie Sticks into flaming because the name just sounds gay as shit. Pop Rocks. You like the feeling of something exploding inside your mouth? Toblerone. I would honestly murder someone in cold blood for a Toblerone. You know what I mean? This is not a joke. It's good, but it can be a pain in the ass to break. Sometimes I find myself just eating it like an actual fucking chocolate bar because you can't break the triangles off. Definitely does not taste that fruity. We're gonna call it straight. Pocky. Listen, I have to explain. Some furries are weird-ass motherfuckers. I have seen more art of hot men with Pocky in between their tits than I can physically count on my fingers. We're putting that in the flaming. Turkish Delight. I don't know anything about Turkish Delight other than I think my dad liked it at some point. Chopped dates, pistachios, hazelnuts, walnuts, bound by gel. That's the straightest shit I ever heard of. What the fuck? Yep, straight, easy. Gummy worms are gonna put into a bit fruity, and the gummy bears are gonna put into pretty gay, because bears. Now, pretty much everything I've listed is prominent in the USA and Canada, but I wanted to get a little bit international, get a little bit multicultural, meet that DEI quota, you know what I mean? I put out a community post asking people who are not in America or Canada to give me some popular candy or chocolate from their area. We're gonna look at be those now, be do that do. Serenata de Amor. Oh shit, those look nice. Kinda remind me of Werther's, except not as shit. Oh wait, no, they're nothing like Werther's. You can actually bite into them, I think. Very classic. Assuming very tasteful. Looks like the kind of thing you would find on like the countertop of an old woman. We're gonna call that straight. Marabou. Marabou? I am so sorry if I'm fucking this up. Oh, it's a chocolate bar apparently. Hold up. Time for another episode of Is There a Dick Vein? Nope. I do appreciate all the flavors. There's some with nuts, there's some with fruit. We're gonna put into a bit fruity. It's very versatile. I like that. Also in Sweden we have Dime. I am so sorry. To be honest, this just looks like Marabou. Oh, it says Marabou on the fucking packaging. What? Wait, but is there like a specific... Oh, wait. That looks kind of like a dick vein. Is there a dick vein? I'd say that qualifies. Right up there, baby. All right, Lion Bar UK. When I first heard this name, I thought it was just like a location in the UK, but apparently it's a food. This reminds me of the kind of shit that alpha males would eat. I don't know why, just with the logo and the way it's branded, it just kind of makes me feel like it's meant for like Sigma males. Am I using Sigma male? No. Where are the actual ingredients of this shit? Hold on. Filled wafer of caramel and cereals. I mean, I guess you can put nuts and chocolate. There's no reason you couldn't put cereal. We're gonna go with a little bit fruity. It's a pretty eclectic mix of shit. Golador, Italy. Okay, looking that up just gives me images of soccer players. So it's like a yogurt tube? What am I looking at here? Oh, it's like fruit pieces. I mean, if it's fruit gummy and it's related to European soccer, then it has to be at least pretty gay. Prianic, Eastern European. This shit's be looking kind of bomb, but it also gives me kind of homophobic vibes. I'm not gonna lie. They're the kind of thing that my grandma might have made, and if she was still around today and I told her I was gay, she would probably put a hex on me. And we need to populate the homophobic tier a little bit. Like I said, DEI, put that shit right there. I ain't even gonna try to pronounce this shit, but it's from Iceland. Oh, it's another chocolate bar. It's time for our favorite game. Does this shit got a dick vein? I can't actually find an image of this shit outside of the wrapper, but I can see a little bit of it on the packaging. So we're gonna say that there's no dick vein, but it looks a little bit like a diseased dick, so we're gonna put that into a bit fruity. Another thing from Iceland I don't want to risk pronouncing. Oh, well, looks like it's a black licorice thing. Tim Tams. No dick vein, very sad. I like the caramel looking one, that's some nice filling. We're gonna say it's pretty gay. Oh sheesh, y'all, it's a koala though. Motherfucker got some caramel. It looks very similar to Tim Tams, but just in a different kind of mold. The koala also looks like he's meant to signify a kid, and as I've done in the past, I don't really feel comfortable giving a kid any sexuality, gay or straight. So that little koala motherfucker's going down to homophobic. Gold bar, Denmark. It's a bar. There's no dick vein. I didn't make a show of it this time because the joke's getting old. Very classy, very fancy. We're gonna call it straight. And last but not least, the final item on this list. Feastables by Mr. Beast. If I have to explain why this is going into homophobic, I feel like you don't ever look at anything online, which, good for you. If anyone gives you a Feastable this Halloween, I think you should use that as an excuse to bring back toilet paper in someone's house. Thank you very much for sticking around to the end and enjoying this video, unless you didn't enjoy this video, in which case, why the fuck are you still here? Go do something else productive with your time. But I thought judging video game consoles by how gay they are is a challenge. Oh, fucking wait. I ran out of units of measurement to kind of gauge with really quickly on. After the whole dick vein bit kind of dried up, I was like, I should turn the soft focus on. It looks cooler. There we go. Shout out to Pastrami, Gordon, Hikaimono, Foxy Boy, Kylecray95, Jargy Roof, EO Firefox, Serial Saurus, Beast King Barbaros, Uber Bounty, Joel, Aki, SF Serval, and Squall. As well to the donors on Ko-Fi, Applejuice Dragon, Beast Sugar, Bro, Jaribi, Theo Firefox, Gordon, Kakaro, Levy, Enjoy.tj, and Welcome the Wolf. Also, I want to start streaming again more regularly, so feel free to follow my Twitch. I have it in the description of every time I upload. And I can't wait to start doing it and then immediately run out of steam in 2 months and then stop. See you there.